Okay, so good morning, everyone. We don't have many people present today, unfortunately, but the session will be recorded, so you will have the chance to watch the recording later if you'd like. And today, this is like an information session for you guys. That is, you're starting this semester, Bachelor of Engineering Honors, right? Perfect. Welcome. Welcome to UC. Have you thought about your specialization yet? Okay, so I recommend you start thinking about it now. So we have two specializations. Both of them are fantastic. One of them is network engineering and the other one is intelligent robotics. Both of them, we have restructured both of them very recently. Both of them are accredited by Australian Computer Society and Engineers Australia. So great opportunity for you guys if you go either way. Okay, so if you are present here, it means you're either doing Bachelor of Engineering Honors or Master of Engineering. Now, before I start, go with the acknowledgement of country. So the University of Canberra acknowledges the Ngunnawal people, traditional custodians of the land where Bruce campus is situated. We wish to acknowledge and respect their continuing culture and contribution they make to the life of Canberra and the region. We also acknowledge all other First Nations peoples on whose land we gather. So if there is anyone online, you might be on some other country. Our campus is located on Ngunnawal country, and we always pay respect to them. Okay, now I would like to play a video, which is no. Why does this happen every time? I don't know. Let me check. Yep, so I have it here. I'll put it on the other slide.
I'm Professor Janine Deacon, the Executive Dean of Faculty of Science and Technology. I'd like to start by acknowledging the Ngunnawal people as the traditional custodians of the land on which the Bruce campus is situated. I acknowledge and respect their continuing culture and the contribution they make to Canberra and the region. I'd like to acknowledge other First Nations peoples on whose lands we gather. I'd like to welcome all our new students to the faculty, and all our continuing students are welcome back to the campus. So we are a rather unique faculty in Australia because we've brought the School of Science and Information Technologies and Systems together into a single faculty to work on solving real-world problems. We are committed to experimental learning to ensure job-ready, world-ready and future-ready graduates. We may gain the skills to set you apart through a professional practice placement, a research project, or even workshopping with your peers to solve real-world problems. Our science graduates rank in the top 4 nationally for employment. Our computing and information systems graduates rank in the top 5 nationally for full-time employment. Our staff are committed to sharing their knowledge, experience, and professional connections. In some cases, our staff bring in those working in industry or government to give the real-world perspective to the material they teach. Now, while you're studying with us, we hope that you'll experience some of our world-class teaching and research laboratories as you gain hands-on experience. We're an inclusive faculty and we embrace diversity. And as such, we actually have a new UC Society for Women in STEM. So please make sure that you get along and make the most of that if you're a woman in STEM. Finally, we have some faculty values, 4 core values, that we expect our staff and students to adhere to. And they are our people, so whether you're a student or a staff member, we really value your contribution to the faculty. We respect each other, we act in integrity, and we collaborate. So if you're doing a group project, make sure you're collaborating in a collegial way. So I'd just like to finally just welcome you to the faculty and hope that you have a great year. And remember that we are here to support you.
Cool. So I see that some people just joined us. I would like to take a step back. So today, this is the information session for Bachelor of Engineering Honors and Master of Engineering, right? Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Master of Engineering. Perfect. Okay. All right. So the video that you saw was from the Executive Dean of our faculty, which is Faculty of Science and Technology, that our school, which is School of ITS, is part of this faculty. So you heard from the Executive Dean that welcomed all of you to our campus and to the faculty. And as I said, this session is just for Bachelor of Engineering and Master of Engineering. Now, so ETB 001 or 354JA Master of Engineering. Now, in this session, I'm going to go through some of the things that you need to know before you start your semester, so that it's become easier for you, right? These are some very important dates, everyone. I want all of you to remember these dates. So the very first day, I'm sure all of you know about, is this Monday, 29th of July. So all classes will start from Monday based on the time schedule of that unit that you have, right? But remember that the classes will start from Monday. So please keep an eye on your study plan, and see what units you have and make sure that you know the lecture time. What I recommend to you guys is please attend your classes physically. It makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Try to attend your classes physically. If you cannot attend for some reason, there's always the recorded session online that you can watch later. But there's again big difference. If you actually attend the class, you can interact, you can ask your questions. So 29th of July, the start of the semester, the classes will start. Make sure that you have a good idea of where your class is for every unit, when, what day, what time, and know about, because we have the lectures and each class, each unit has either labs or tutorials or workshops. So in addition to the lecture, there will be another class. Make sure that you know which class you are enrolled in. So for example, for any unit, there might be 5 different labs, 5 different tutorial classes. You are enrolled in a specific one of them. You cannot just show up to any of them, right? So you have all of that on your allocate. The next one, the next date that you have to remember is 2nd of August. So by 2nd of August, you can move and change your units. Now, when I say you can change your units, please, please, please try to follow your study plan as much as possible. So we have the typical study plan for students that are doing Bachelor of Engineering Honors. You can even find it online, right? That's a typical study plan that if you started this semester and in order to finish on time without any hassles, this is the pattern that you should follow. But what's your name? Sorry. Yeah. D. For example, D comes to me and says, Mariam, this unit that you're offering this semester, I actually did another course somewhere else that is very similar to this one. So maybe I do not need to do the unit again. But now it's my job as a program director to go and look at the units from that previous study and the unit that we have now and match them and see if the unit outline and the description and everything is similar. I'll be like, fine, we can apply for credit for you and we can give you credit so you can go with another study plan. So we have to design a new study plan for D because D is not doing one of the units this semester. So sometimes we have to come up with a special study plan for you guys. Now, please follow your study plan. But by 2nd of August, you can change the unit. So for example, you have started a unit and after you talk to your program director, you feel like this unit is too much for you now. And in consultation with your program director, you decide to do it later. So you can change it yourself. And also you can change your allocations in different labs. So for example, you want to like be allocated in Wednesday class instead of Tuesday class. So you can do it yourself. But after 2nd of August, for every change, you need to get the approval of the unit convener. So if you want to do changes, do it by the 2nd of August yourself. And 23rd of August, which is the census date, is really, really, really important. Because after that, if you say, oh, I don't want to like attend this unit anymore, it is not that easy. You might have to, there's a good chance that you will face academic and financial penalties. So it means that you have to pay for the unit. So be careful. 23rd of August will be the last time that you can change your units. And between 2nd of August and 23rd of August, it has to be done by the unit convener and in consultation with the program director. Is that clear so far? So these 3 dates, do not forget them, please. Now, some contacts that like from now you need to know about them. So for the very first contact is the executive dean of the faculty that you saw in the video, Professor Janine Deacon, which is the executive dean of the faculty. We have the head of the school, Professor Grida. She might come to the session to just say hi. And we have Associate Dean of Education, Associate Professor Luke Nguyen, and we have Associate Dean of Research and Innovation, Professor Fiona Dyer. Now, these are the like the people, the management team of the faculty. But you guys, if you need any help with your studies, if you need to consult about your studies, if you face any issues, if you need someone to guide you, that person is me. So from now on, you come to me because my name is Mariam and I am the program director for engineering. So if, for example, D or I don't know, what's your name? Rhythm. Hi, Rhythm. So if Rhythm comes to me and says like, I think like this pattern is not working for me, or like, I don't know if like I should choose, for example, this specialization or that specialization or anything regarding that, Rhythm comes to me, right? So you have to email me. My name is Mariam. And if you ever want to email me, or if you want to email anyone at university, first name dot last name at canberra.edu.au. So which means that my email, my first name, Mariam, M-A-R-Y-A-M, dot my last name at canberra.edu.au. Now, how many of you guys have been to Student Central? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So the 2 of you that haven't been, after this session ends, I want you to do that. So that is your first stop, because now that you're a student here, you need to have a student ID. You need to have student email, and Student Central will help you with that. Where is Student Central? Located in building 1. They will help you with anything. You don't need, you just show up and say, hi, I'm a new student. Can you help me? You're smiling. They didn't help you? Oh, I'm like you. No, they were good. Okay. So you go there and they will help you with your email. They will help you with your student ID. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry.
It's all right. Are you here for engineering?
Yeah.
Nice. Welcome. Yeah, as I said, like they help you with your student ID and email and stuff. Bachelor or master's? Bachelor of engineering. Perfect. So have you been to Student Central yet?
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so I was saying if you haven't, your job is to go after, because from now on, if Dee wants to contact me, if Freedom wants to contact me, if any of you want to contact me, if you email me by your Gmail, Yahoo, anything outside university, I will not answer to that. Not that I want to be mean, it's because there's a good chance that I do not get it. So the university will block that because of like security and privacy issues. There's a good chance that your email will be blocked, which means that if you want to email me, you have to use your very good student email. Not just me, anyone at university, because as soon as you do that, I can see your student ID. I get a good chance, okay, this person is doing Bachelor of Engineering Honors, Master of Engineering, these are the units that they have done. So it gives me a good idea rather than just like me going back, oh, who are you? What do you want, right? So from now on, if you want to contact anyone at university, just stick to your student email. And it is way more professional. So we have some support services and places that can help you. Like we have course advice. Course advice is for every single faculty. If you go online and you check the time, they will give you advice. You're from Faculty of Science and Technology, and you can find the timing for that. We have, if you're an international student, we have the overseas health and insurance on campus. And also we have the consent matters, which is for matter of consent and respect, which is something that we really care about. And you guys came a little bit late, but like the ones that were here, you saw the video from the executive dean. We have like 4 pillars at our faculty, and respect is one of them. So we always treat each other with respect. You treat us with respect, and we always treat our students with respect and as professionals from day one. So these are some of the main things that you need to know. Course advice, I explained. Course advice, if you want advice on the course, which means that study plan. Yeah, I explained this. So for example, what's your name?
Snehal.
Snehal. Yeah, nice to meet you. So if Snehal again comes to me and says like, oh, I started like Bachelor of IT somewhere else, for example, I did 2 semesters and I did a unit which was very much focused on Python. Now this unit that is introduction to information technology is very similar to what I did before. I don't think I need to do it again. So again, I will say, let me have a look at the unit that you did back there and I compare it to our unit. If it's similar, we don't want to waste your time. We say, okay, let's apply for credit for you. So you can get credit for that unit. And we come up with a new study plan for you. And again, applications for credits. If you have any prior studies that you think you can get some credits out of that, please make sure that you come to us and we can check that. So you don't need to do some units like which is a duplicate. You have done it before. And do not forget, for Bachelor of Engineering, you have 2 units which are open electives. So if, for example, even you have done Bachelor of Arts, because open electives means 2 units that you can choose from anywhere. Even if you have done Bachelor of Arts, we might be able to give you credits for 2 units. So if you have any prior studies, but again, we need to check stuff. So if you, for example, you're doing master's, that prior study has to be at master's level. If you're doing undergrad, it needs to be like the similar, we say like AQF level. Variations to enrollment. If you want to change your enrollment, for example, you want to move from one course to the other course or stuff, or like you need some, if you're an international student for your visa, you need to do variations to enrollment officially. Variation to course requirement, issues with course progress. Application for course institutional studies, study abroad and exchange programs. This is, again, something that is really good, and we support that. So, for example, you want to go to Europe for a semester, and there's this university in Europe that do units that are similar to our units. We can work closely with that university, and you do some units which are similar, very similar to our units, and we will accept that, right? So when you go study abroad for exchange for a semester, it's not that you just go there and there's a hold on your studies. You can go and study there as long as the units are similar. We can work on this cross-institutional model, and we'll accept some of the units that you do there. And everything, all the information here online, you can find it. I told you this, communications with university, only your student ID. Gmail, Yahoo, I don't know, whatever email that you come up with, no. We cannot answer that. Especially that there's like phishing, it happens all the time, and we do not answer emails that come from a source which we do not know what that is. If you have any problems regarding your account, make sure that you contact IT service desk. They are here to help us all the time, right? All the time. You can either call them. This is the number 62015500 anywhere. If I'm using any of the phones inside university, just the extension 5500. So if I'm using this, 5500. But if you're using your mobile or you're calling from outside, 62015500. Yeah, and I think that's about this. Now, expected workload. Okay, now all of you guys are enrolled, and this semester from Monday, do not forget, from Monday, your classes will start. You have some units that you need to do based on your study plan, right? You might have Introduction to Information Technology, Introduction to Network Engineering, Foundation of Robotics, for example. Now you want to know how much time you need to spend on each unit, which is very important. And we want you to be dedicated, please. Keep in mind that every unit is designed in a way that we know that you need to spend this much time through the semester on that. Usually for a 3 credit point unit, it's 150 hours through the semester in total. 150 hours of everything, of the time that you attend the classes, the time that you spend outside the class reading, the time that you dedicate to your assignments. Altogether is 150 hours. Most units are 3 credit points, except for Bachelor of Engineering, engineering engineering project 1004 and 1005. Engineering project A, engineering project B, which is your last year engineering project. It has 2 parts, part A, part B, each of them 6 credit points, 12 credit points in total, but 6 credit points. So for part A, 300 hours you need to spend on that, which that 150 hours is broken into the time that you attend the class, which is usually between 3 to 4 hours weekly. 2 hours of lecture usually, but it depends on the unit. Please make sure that you check your units. And 1 to 2 hours of lab or tutorial. Again, it depends on the unit. Make sure that you follow the schedule and timetable of your unit. You have about 4 to 8 hours of independent study hours per week, 8 to 12 hours in total per week over 13 weeks. So about 150 hours. If you're a domestic student full-time, you have 3 to 4 units per semester, similar for international students, so about like 12 credit points per semester if you're doing full-time. Any questions so far? Question? No? All clear? Any questions so far? Cool. Now, there are some services that can help you with your study. So studying, for example, if someone comes from high school, they start university, it might be different and it can be overwhelming. Even if you're doing masters, like you might have had a gap between your undergrads and postgrads, and you come back to studying, it can be overwhelming, it can be frustrating, it can be difficult. And please remember that there are a lot of services here that are to help you, to support you, because we want you to succeed. So one of them is study skills. It can be on campus and online. You can just jump online on the website and say, I need help with this, and you can book a session with them, or you can go to them. What can they help you with? A lot of things. One of them is time management, which can be a big issue, especially if we are not used to like a set busy schedule. Using online learning sites, so you have problem with using online, which is the Canvas site. That is what we use here. You don't know how to write an assessment or an assignment. You don't know how to write a paper. That's totally fine. They can help you. They can support you. And research and note taking, if English is your second language, they can help you, even if it's not your second language. If it's your first language, but you're not very good at writing English, writing essays, they can help you. Academic integrity, which is really important, referencing, and more. So all of that, you can get help. Now we have some specialized services as well. The second column, study skill services. So ask advisors. They're at the library. They can like help you general study. Study skills drop-in. There are special study referencing and language help. PALS, peer assisted learning sessions, and the most that one is really important for our engineering students, MASH, which is mathematics, statistics, and IT help. It's really they're really helpful, really helpful. You might have some units that are focused on mathematics, because like you're engineering students. There are like most units, they have like some inbuilt mathematics in them, and you might have forgotten about it. You might need some help. They're always there to help you. And all of these are free. An advice from an older person to all of you, whenever there's something free, take advantage of it. Okay? Studiosity, online 24/7 study help, writing feedbacks, and also study skill courses. So there are some courses that one of them is the academic integrity module. So you might come to university and there's an assignment, right? And you and your friend sit together, you write the assignment together without any malicious like intent or like anything. Like you didn't want to do anything wrong. You just like sat with your mate. You wanted to go through an assignment and you did it. Then when you submit, what it comes as is plagiarism. It comes as, oh, someone has cheated here. Did you really want to cheat? No. You didn't know that you shouldn't do it. Or like you use ChatGPT, which is everywhere now, and to some extent it's fine. But when I say to some extent, what does it mean? Can I ask ChatGPT to write my paper for me? Can I ask it to help me? What is that extent that I can ask ChatGPT and OpenAI to help me? So you need to know about what is academic integrity to be able to make sure that you keep your integrity through your studies so that you do not face any problems and issues. So academic integrity module covers all of that. Health and well-being services. Okay, so again, this is very important. Please pay attention to me. Medical and counseling. Building 1, right? Remember, I said like student center. next to the student center. So you enter right in front of you, student center. On the right-hand side, there's a sliding door. You go through that sliding door, there's a courtyard. Again, you go through that another sliding door. That's the medical and counseling. Very, very important, because if you get sick, God forbid, if you need help, they have doctors. I always go there. Very good doctors, right? Very good doctors. And they accept your OSHC insurance or your Medicare card. Both of them, they accept it. So if you have any health problems, like you feel sick or anything, you can go to them. Another thing which is amazing, the center offers free and confidential counseling to all UC students. So I don't know if you know how expensive counseling is. It is so expensive, and it's not free for us. It's free for you guys. So if I were you, I would take advantage of that as well. Right? I wish it was free for us and I didn't have to pay that much, but it's not. And student well-being. Again, that service is here to help you. Please. Sometimes, unfortunately, students get to the point that we have to push them to go to student well-being. Student well-being is actually here for your well-being. You get stressed. We all get stressed during our, like, whatever we do, our daily lives. They can help you with that. You feel overwhelmed. There might be something happening in your day-to-day life. You want to talk to someone that can help you, and it's confidential. Everything is confidential, right? Whatever you talk to them stays within that room. They're professionals, and they're here to support you. Please, if you need any help, please go to them. And consent matters, I talked about that. Some other specialized services, unfortunately, I'm going through all of these fast, but these are really, really helpful. So when I was an international student years ago, I'm very old, Careers UC helped me with putting together my resume, and also helped me with answering like selection criteria when I was applying for jobs. They actually told me, oh, the way that you're answering to selection criteria is terrible. You need to look into this, this, and this. And they gave me another like perspective. Oh, so that I need to consider. So they can help you with all of that. And also they can help you with like placement, internship, work experience. They can help you with all of that as well. Mm-hmm. Inclusion UC, that is again very important. If you have any health conditions, an ongoing health condition that might affect your studies, they're here to help you. And also, if you need some extension for your assignments for some reason, I don't know, for some reason, right? For some health and like well-being reason, again, they can help you. So inclusion UC, if you have any disability, any ongoing health problem, it can be physical, mental, it doesn't matter. Go to them and they will support you. Again, completely confidential, but they will just, the only thing that they will tell us, they will not tell about like what issue or condition you might have. They will just tell us, okay, this student, you need to give them this much extension. And that will be on our record. So if you are supposed to submit in a week, sorry, everyone is supposed to submit their assignment in a week. If you have gone to them and they have approved that, there's a good chance that you need to submit in a fortnight. So there will be extension by default without you asking for it. It's there by default. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? Yep. International students, if you're an international student, there is support for you in terms of like everything you need. Your visa matters, your like English matters. Narwhal Center, which is for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students. If you're Aboriginal or a Torres Strait Islander student, they're here to support you. Student advocacy, it is located in Student Central. Again, they can help you with your like studies. And UCX Food Pantry, guess what? They give away free food. How good is that, huh? Yeah, but free food like canned food, sometimes vegetables, sometimes bread, everything for free. Again, not for us, unfortunately. I wish, but no, just for students. Okay. Any questions so far? Bear with me, we're getting there. About like not much left, 6 more slides, and I'm going to go through them quickly, but believe me, these are really important for you guys, for your studies. You see student mentor program. Now, what is mentor program? Now, D wants someone who is not one of the unit conveners or the program director, someone who is actually a student, but is like maybe ahead of her, maybe like some semesters ahead of her, knows a little bit more about the university, about the units, that they can help her. So she goes to UC Student Mentor Program, which is actually students helping students. So it's like your pal, your friend, your mate helping you, but not every mate, someone who knows about what is happening at university. So again, that is really good. You can sign up for a student mentor and also there's UC Thrive at canberra.edu.au. You can email them and say like, oh, I'm interested. Could you please explain more, or can I come and see you guys? Now, I will just open this quickly. Now, our faculty is Faculty of Science and Technology. Within Faculty of Science and Technology, we have 2 schools, School of Science and our school, which is School of ITS, Information Technology and Systems. You want to know what is happening at the school, which a lot happens. We have workshops happening. We have guest speakers coming from industry, from government. These are amazing. Some students do not pay attention to this and they miss on that. Imagine someone coming directly from an organization, from the government, and gives you insight in terms of, okay, you're about to graduate, this is what we want, right? Imagine how amazing that can be. Or like, there are a lot of things happening. We have like free, I don't know, like sessions that you can go and networking sessions. We have internship opportunities. Again, that's very important. We have like work experience opportunities. Everything will be put there on this website. So what is a website? It's the same website that we use for our studying online, which is Canvas. This is how it looks like. So generally, this is Canvas. So for every single unit that you have, if you so you will have no. Here. All the units that you're enrolled in will be here. For example, you might have Introduction to Computer Engineering, ITS, for example, these units. They will all look like this. And if you click on each one of them, you can see that unit. So you click on it and it takes you to that Canvas. It has like the home, on home page, you have all the informations. You have announcements, so every announcement that the teaching team they put it here. They have different modules. So for every week, you have a full module for that week, which you have the lecture notes, you have the lab notes, you have everything goes there. So see, for example, week 1, we have lecture 1 for every single unit, which you will learn about this. So as I said, like we will be working here and all your assignments will be here and you will submit back on Canvas. Now, as I said, remember I said if you miss a class, there will be recording. Under lecture recording, you can see all the recordings of those sessions. It's not, it doesn't show it to me because it's from 2021, but like you will have all the recordings so far here. So lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, and you can watch the recordings. So this is for every single unit. We have a specific one of these Canvas sites for School of ITS, our school. Everything will be put there. See the announcements, internship announcements, ACS, which is Australian Computer Society membership. If there is any membership ideas about like Engineers Australia, everything will be here. This is the same video that you watched. Now, for example, you leave here and you'll be like, oh, who was that woman that was our program director? You go there and you see meet the program directors. And you look at here and you see, okay, who was my program director? Here's my program director. Because I do Bachelor of Engineering or I do Master of Engineering. So my program director is Maria. How can I email her? Oh, here's the email. Everything, as I said, you can find it here. So please keep an eye on the Canvas site of School of ITS. Any questions so far? Cool. Yeah, so we talked about School of ITS Canvas site and the things that you can find there. There's a student engagement team that you can get career advice from industry experts and build your professional networks at employer events organized by the student engagement team. So this student engagement team, so you look at here, this was a networking event with like people from industry, people from government, people from like even all over Australia, like, you know, employers come in and you can talk to them, you can discuss your career, and you can even get advice from them. We have career conversations with ACS, Australian Computer Society, IBM, AWS, and Telstra, Purple, big companies in Australia, and many more. So please, again, keep an eye on Student Engagement Team website. We have different communities. We have that I suggest that every one of you be a part of that, and you can visit the website. There's a QR code there. You can do, there's one which is coding and pizza. You have pizza while you're coding, and you can share your codings. Hackathons, which is like big everywhere, is like a marathon of coding, and we have networking events. Okay, 2 more slides. Now, all of the things that I said, if you want to be up to date and know about what is happening at our school, we have social media, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Follow them, Facebook, Instagram, and also LinkedIn. That gives you some idea about what is happening, some idea. Not everything goes on Facebook, right? Always the official website and also the Canvas site of the ITS school. Finding course information online. If you want to know about like the course that you're doing or any other courses, there's information online. You can go to find a course at UC. This is the link. And once you click on it, you can like enter keywords. For example, here you put engineering and Bachelor of Engineering will come up. This is important. I'll do it quickly. Just bear with me because this is, again, as I said, this is very important. So I clicked on that, find your course. So you're doing engineering, Bachelor of Engineering or engineering. You just put a keyword, right? Engineering, and I searched this. Anything with the keyword, with the word engineering will show up. You're doing Bachelor of Engineering Technology, or you're doing Bachelor of Engineering Honors. You guys are doing Bachelor of Engineering Honors, or you're doing Master of Engineering. You're doing Bachelor of Engineering Technology. Okay. So you click on this. Did you come through a pathway? Yeah. From India. Yeah, nice. So for example, Bachelor of Engineering Technology. I want to know, get a good idea about my degree, which I suggest, please, every one of you should be on top of this, right? When you are given the study plan, no one will follow you to make sure that you have done the units the same. You're professionals, right? We give you the study plan. It's your job to follow it. And in 4 years' time, you're supposed to have done the study plan, to have followed the study plan. if you have come and say, oh, I did some other units because I wanted to, and we say, we are sorry, we cannot give you the graduation because we don't want to. No, we won't say that, but we say like, you should have followed the study plan. And believe me, we have that issue all the time. People just go and do units that they like for some reason without telling us, and they come and they want to graduate, which is not possible. So every information will be there in terms of how long is this unit? What is the delivery mode? Is it online? Is it on campus? Is it blended? What is it? All the information, what is this course about? What do I need to tick to be able to be admitted in this course? What is the course requirement? All the units that you need to do are here. If you have different majors, and what are the core majors, what are the specialist major units, typical study plan, and blah, blah, blah. So please make sure that you keep an eye on that. Next one. Oh, that's it. And yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for being here. Nice to meet all of you again. My name is Mariam. And as I said, if you have any questions, if you need to discuss more, please come to me, please email me. We can have a session, we can discuss stuff together. And after this session, you can all go for the morning tea, which I'm not sure where it is, but you should know. Yeah, and there are people that can help you, that can guide you. Do you have any questions? The slides, everything is online. The slides, yeah, everything. Even the session has been recorded. So you can you see my colleague is sitting there. She's recording stuff through Canvas. You can have access to my voice and everything. And the slides, everything. Any other questions?
We need to discuss something about the partner program. So do you have some time right now?
Not right now, because there's a good chance I need to direct you to Yi-Wei, another program director.
Okay.
It's fine. Yep. That's all. Okay. Good luck. Go for the morning tea and enjoy. Sorry. So your program director is Yi-Wei.
Anyone would like to join us for the morning tea, you can come with me.
Yep. Do you have a pen?
I don't.
Or can you put it in your phone?
Yeah.
Hi. How are you going?
How are you doing?
Is it your first time in Australia?
Yeah.
Nice. Welcome. It's going to get warmer.